Hi guys, welcome back to my workout. You're going to swing one arm across your chest and have the other stretch it out. Do it to the opposite arm as well and hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now you're going to go to the back to stretch out your shoulders, put one arm backwards and have the other stretch it out. You're going to roll your shoulders backwards and then roll them forward. Next you're going to look side to side. Do this about 10 to 15 times and then look up and down. This is a great stretch for your neck. You're going to roll your neck around and then do the opposite side. After you do that, you're going to twist your body. Make sure your heel is lifting off the floor. Then you're going to go front and back. This is a great stretch for your hips. Excuse my birds, they're very happy right now. Then you're going to roll around your hips and then do the opposite way. After you do that, you're going to want to stretch out your knees, then do the opposite way as well. We're going down to our ankles and you're going to roll one way and then the other. Do it to the opposite leg as well. After that, you're going to do, I guess you can call these tippy toes. These are great stretches for your Achilles and your heels. Then you're going to lay on the floor and do a butterfly stretch. Flutter your legs and then go all the way down to as far as you can go. Hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds. You're going to open your legs into a straddle, reach down to your knee, hold, then go inside your leg and hold. Reach out to your foot. Make sure it's always pointing. Do the opposite leg. Make sure to go inside, keep your points. Then you're going to reach all the way down. Go as far as you can. You're going to get out of it and go into like a sat down position and you're going to flex and point your toes. Then you're going to reach out and hold them up. After that, you're going to reach down and do a pike stretch. Hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. You're going to get into a lunge and have your back leg basically hold on to it. Stretch that out good and then sit on it. Once you sit on it, make sure your nose is to your knee. You're going to get into your split. Everything you do to one leg, you're going to do the opposite. So get into your opposite lunge, hold that back leg, sit on it, and then slide into your split. And for the rest of the stretch, you're going to basically cross your legs, crack your back. And now we're getting into the workout. You're going to lay on your back and lift your hips up and down. Make sure your abs, pelvis, and your thighs are really squeezed tight. Notice when I go back down, I'm not touching the floor with my glutes. Do about 15 to 30 of these. I believe in this video I pushed far from my comfort zone. That is always great. Then you're going to lift one leg up and hold it. Hold very tight. Squeeze as hard as you can. Make sure your butt is not touching the floor. Do it to the opposite leg as well. Make sure you're pointing. Hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Once you're done, you're going to get on your side and do scissor kicks. Notice how I'm creating some resistance by not touching my bottom foot. Do this about 20 to 30 times. Make sure you're still squeezing your abs, thighs, and your glutes, since that's the area we really want to work on. This workout is great for your inner thighs. You're going to do the opposite leg. Make sure you're keeping your foot pointed at all times. With your elbows, make sure you're putting all your weight on there as well. Once you've completed that, you're going to do hip drops. Hip drops are not that easy, but I'm sure you got it. You're going to put all of your weight on your elbow and your bottom foot, and you're going to lift up and down. Make sure you're squeezing your abs and your waist when you do this. Next exercise are donkey kicks. You're going to kick to the back, keeping your foot pointed. And when you go back in, make sure you're squeezing tight. Squeeze your abs very tight. Do about 15 to 20 of these. If you want, push out of your comfort zone and do some more. These are great to do with resistance bands, but I don't have some with me. Then you're going to do fire hydrants. Notice how I'm not touching my bottom leg with the moving leg because I want to create resistance. That is the key in these exercises. Make sure you're squeezing tight. What you do to one leg, do to the opposite. You're going to go back to doing your donkey kicks. Make sure you're pointing. Squeeze your abs when you go inside. Create some resistance. Don't put your foot down. Make sure you know how much you're doing on each leg and keep it the same. You want to do the same exercises to both legs. Then you're going to do the fire hydrants. Remember to keep some resistance. Squeeze your abs, squeeze your glutes, and squeeze your thighs. You can get a quick water break. So the next exercise are squats. When you squat, you want to go low but not too low. And you don't want to go too high either. When you go back in, make sure to squeeze tight. Squeeze your glutes and squeeze your abs in, as well as your thighs. You don't want your knees passing your toes. Then you're going to do squat holds. These are pretty tough. I held these for about 10 seconds. Drink some water. I like to reward myself each time. For this exercise, I did have a prop, but you can just do it on the floor. These are basically lunges. So you're going to put one leg on the back of your prop or just your back leg, and you're going to basically crunch down. This is a really good stretch for the back of your thigh as well as your glutes. You will definitely feel it. Push, you got it. Keep your back foot pointed. Also, make sure your chest doesn't go down. Get a water break after your first one, and then you're going to do the opposite leg. People also like to do them with weights. That's a really good stretch as well. So if you're used to doing just the regular lunges, go on and push harder for the next. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toes too much. You want to do it right above and just slightly over. Alright, now we're getting into jump squats. These are pretty deadly. They're just like regular squats except you're jumping. Make sure to keep your posture right. Guys, that was intense. I am like low-key not good at legs. Wow. So do that 3 more times. Do that once a week. Hope you guys love this video. Subscribe for more. Bye.